So it seems that the Three of Wands is about expansion, you know, about growing, developing. It says devotion to goals results in success. Manifest your dreams. That's the Three of Wands. So we're in the three suits, guys. And you know how we're doing it right now when we're in the suits. We're just going to go across all four suits, but with the number 3, all right? So that's the Three of Wands. And it's from this, right here, from this box, the Rider-Waite. And the reverse says, hone your skills before sharing your ideas. Clarification is needed. All right, so the Three of Wands in this other tarot deck here, the Gourmet Tarot, it has like 3 sausages right there. I like that idea. For mine, I did 3 corn on the cobs, like elote. You know what elote is, guys? Like mayonnaise, and I think they put paprika, but we put like cayenne and Parmesan cheese. And when I was taking the picture outside, all 3 of them were elote on one side and the next side was left bare. And I'm glad I did that because I noticed that it just kind of looked like, I don't know, it didn't grab my attention. So I went out and I took the picture again and I turned the middle one to where you can just see the corn on the cob, and the yellow in it was so pretty. And I stood them up. I cut off the bottom so it could be real flat. I'm not going to show you the picture because the cards are on their way. They're leaving Hong Kong right now as we speak, guys. They're on their way. So I stood them up and you could see off into where the pumpkin patch was because we had a pumpkin patch. And I just, every time I look at those 3 corn on the cob standing, towering like that, I just think of expansion. The big backyard that I took that picture in, and, you know, looking over everything that we own, you know, kind of like the way the king does. That, at least that's my idea. So I like the sausage idea too from the gourmet one. And then see this one, this guy's looking out to sea at the ship. And he has, I don't know what those things are. Julie, can you tell me what those things are that's in these cards? Whatever those rods or something are. I like this picture, this card too. It's pretty. I like this ship, the ocean, the birds. There's a lot. There's a lot going on in there, guys. All right, and that's from the Gilded Tarot Royale. And then from my cheap Temu deck, which is Rider-Waite again. But we like to read this one because that's why I bought it. It's $3 for the deck, but I bought it because it has a lot more keywords and a lot more explanation. So it's the same card like the first one, but it's off small. And it says, your plans are in motion and more opportunities are headed your way to maximize your total potential. You have the chance to expand your horizon through travel, study, or business. Reach beyond your comfort zone. Doors will open if you stop limiting yourself. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Fire. So I should really like this card, right? Because I'm a Leo. And it says keywords are preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, activity, expansion, overseas opportunity, and moving forward. So it seems like the Three of Wands is a really, really good card, positive card. So from this one, Marchetti Tarot. And I don't know what those things are that he has for the ones, but he has a lot going on in this card too. So I see a lot of card readers say that they don't just read like the words or the letters or the numbers and then the keywords. They actually look at the pictures, the drawings to see what's going on, to pick up different vibe and intuition about what's actually going on in that reading. I think I want to be one of those type of readers too. That's why I was very intricate with how I created my deck. You know, I put things in there that the symbolism that naturally comes with the cards, but also other things that I could pick up on for my own self, right? So we're still in the 3s, but now we're in a different suit. It's the cups, and you notice I go wands, cups, swords, and pentacles, right? So it says celebrate fulfilling, loving relationships. Happiness surrounds this pairing. This is the 3 of cups. 3 of Cups is about happiness. This is the Rider-Waite, all right? This one, Rider-Waite. And then for the 3 of Cups, for the food one, for the Gourmet Tarot, it has like a martini glass looking thing with some shrimp, like a shrimp cocktail, and 3 shrimp are hanging over the edge. I like that idea too. You know, sometimes the food one from this deck kind of confuses me, but I totally get it. Totally get it on that. And then we have the Gilded Tarot Royale. And look, 3 happy dancers over the cups and stuff. I think for mine, I have some beautiful teacups that my husband, myself, and my daughter, we didn't win it, but we got presented it as a gift when we went and sang somewhere. You know, we sing individually, not together. And they gave it to us as a gift, each of us got one, and it was probably a tea party or something that we did, and I was so happy to get it because they're so pretty, and I think those are the 3 cups that I put a nice setting with. So this is the Rider-Waite again, but the one that gives us more info, and it says, you're entering a happy time in your life. You may be reconnecting with a long-lost friend, relative, or loved one, or you may be celebrating something important to you. Spend quality time with the people most important to you. And it says Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water. Keywords are celebration, friendship, collaboration, creativity, community, and happiness. Did I read the reverse for this one? There is a need for personal space. The relationship is overbearing. That's the reverse, okay? And then from the Marchetti Tarot, this one, some fish. Oh, one of them, oh, kind of like a mermaidy looking girl on the top in that wine glass and some fish beneath her. Yeah, so I gather that the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Cups are really, really positive cards. Now let's go into the 3 of Swords. My friend Julie says this is like the worst card for her. She hates this card so much. It's deep emotional pain caused by separation is normal, time to let go. And look, it's 3 swords stabbing through a heart. Every time I see this, I think about betrayal and loss and grief, you know? It says, pull yourself together and move on. Do not dwell in the pain. That's the reverse. And that's from Rider-Waite. From the food one, the Gourmet Tarot one, it has a peach with the 3 knives going through it. For mine, I did a cake and I decorated it with white frosting, and I did a thing where it looks like it's cut in two, but it's not really cut. It's just the top of it looks like it. Because if I cut it totally apart, I couldn't set it up to take the picture. It would, you know. So the top looked like it's cut, and I made like fake blood from Karo syrup and I don't remember what else, the dye, something else, and I poured it in there. And I had 3, I put the cake in the freezer first so it could firm up real well, and I put 3 knives stabbing. It looks really, really a lot like what I think this card signifies. 3 of Swords for the Gilded Tarot Royale. Look at, pretty interesting. This just, it tells you about devastation, right? It looks like lightning and stuff going on there in the background. And then for the Rider-Waite again, the 3 of Swords is, it's never easy to hear it here at the moment, but grief and heartbreak can be, what? Defining, and character building. This suffering you're experiencing is meant to make you stronger. Really? Really? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Air. Heartbreak, suffering, grief, emotional pain, sorrow, hurt, divorce, loss, depression, betrayal, disloyalty, delays, upset, confusion. Oh my goodness, that's a lot to remember. Just remember that bad. That's a bad card. And then the 3 of Swords for the Marchetti Tarot. Oh, he depicted that too. He didn't have that heart thingy going, but ooh, that man looks sad. Lord. So don't let me forget to read from, where's this book? From the Gilded Tarot book. Don't let me forget, okay? Like you're going to be here to remind me. All right, so the 3 of Pentacles, right, or the 3 of Coins. Your skills are valued by many and you enjoy your work. This is about collaboration. Lack of confidence prevents you from expressing your abilities. That's the reverse, okay? And it has some old-timey people back in the olden days, and look at them 3 coins up there, right? It's about collaborating. Ooh, I like the one from the Gourmet Tarot. From this one, look at this. Some type of cookies and a beautiful teacup. I have pictures too with a teacup like that. Not for this one, but gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't remember what I did for the 3 of Pentacles. What did I do? Ooh, that one's, I don't know. I don't know what I did. So the 3 of Pentacles for the Gilded Tarot Royale is this. Collaboration, guys. Working together, teamwork. That's what the 3 of Pentacles is about. And from the cheap deck, everything is coming together, and as the 3 of Pentacles is indicating, you may be seeing success as part of a team. Don't ignore the talents of others around you. Continue to collaborate to get the last push toward your final goal. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth. The keywords are teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something, skills, security, goals, long-term rewards. All right. So the last one, Marchetti Tarot. You know what I found that I like too, even though I like tarot, I like Lenormand, another system. I like that. Well, let me not confuse things. This is Marchetti Tarot. We'll come back to Lenormand, okay? And it has all coins. 3 of coins. I'm going to be glad when my deck comes because there's no dirty cards in my deck. I won't have to like cover up things to show you things. But these ones I didn't have to cover. So let's get the overall feel of the 3s in the 4 suits. So the ones, the cups are really, really, really positive cards. And I think the pentacles are positive cards too when it comes to the 3, the number 3. And the pentacles is more about teamwork, right? Working together, collaboration. But the 3 of swords, oh, no bueno. No bueno, I don't like that one. So let's look in this book really quickly so we can get the stuff that we need from this Gilded Tarot Royale. So we're going to start with the ones. The 3 of Wands says, you have made a choice and now must wait for results. Okay, that's the upright. And then the 3 of Cups says, being surrounded by those who give you happiness and simple pleasures. The 3 of Swords says, heartbreak, betrayal, learning a painful truth. And then the 3 of Pentacles say, having a good skill or something that gives you pleasure and satisfaction, earning a living doing what you like and are good at. Hey, I hope I can start learning. I hope I can start, well, I hope I can continue to learn this, but I hope I can also start earning money from doing readings for people in the near future. I got to sharpen my intuition skills. You know what I mean? Yeah, so this is the 3s. Remember, we have to go ace through 10 and then page, knight, queen, king for all the suits. And then I'll unveil my card. No, I might can't wait. I'm recording these things rapidly, but I'm not editing them fast enough because I'm doing vlogs right now at my cooking page. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about Lenormand. Let's talk a little bit about Lenormand. So I bought a cheap Lenormand deck from Temu, like $3 again, Grand Tableau Lenormand, that's what it's called. These only come with 36 cards, and no, I'm not going to be like learning this on camera or teaching anything about this. But each card is like of a single thing, like this is the lilies, the house, the key, clouds. So those are those things, and they have different meanings than tarot. Like for instance, the tower in tarot means chaos, upheaval, everything comes crashing down. And in Lenormand, it's just about the establishment, right? The government, your religion, your so on and so on. Oh, sorry, wrong book. Wanted to show this. So you can buy a mat to go with those cards, and you have to have 36, right? 36 spaces. Can you see them? Can you see? Maybe let me get up to show you. See those spaces that I drew? Can you see them? See? They're with pencil, so you might not be able to see them so well, but I just kind of drew around the card, and those are called houses, right? So you're supposed to shuffle the 36 cards and then lay them in each house. And so like for instance, if I shuffled already and I laid this one down, the key went into the house of the rider, and then the house went in the house card went into the house of the clover, and then the lily card went into the house of the ship, and you just continue to lay them out the way they're shuffled. And then there's a whole thing that you read that's called the Grand Tableau. That's what you're setting up, is the Grand Tableau. And whatever house they fall into tells a story. And if they're above or if they're a kitty corner, oh my God, it's so complicated that I don't know that I will ever be able to learn that on my own. Somebody might have to like sit me down and teach me that. But what I like about Lenormand so far is that I can shuffle and lay out 5 cards, just 5. Don't worry about that mat. See, I made my own mat because I don't know how much I'm going to delve into that. You know what I mean? I made my own mat, but I watch one girl that likes to do Grand Tableau, and then I watch this other lady, Erica, from In the Company of Cards, and she does the 5 card spread, right? So like for instance, what do we want to ask? What do we want to ask right now? That lady Susie Wiles that threw Trump and them under the bus, that lady Susie Wiles that threw Trump and them under the bus, she's like the chief of staff or something. Did she mean to do that? Or was that like a slip of the mouth? Is that a hard question to ask? So what we're gonna do, we shuffled. We're gonna flip all the cards, and we're gonna find the woman. There's a woman in the deck, and that woman's gonna be Susie Wiles. Let's look. So there's the woman. The two cards that come before her is the ones that you put in front of her, and two next card goes behind her. Okay, so in front of her we have the Sun, which is like a really super good card in Lenormand. It's a good card in Tarot also. And then we have the Fish, and I think the Fish is also a positive card, right? And then we have her, the woman. Then we have the Stork, and then we have the Snake. What does that mean? What does it mean, Basil? Oh, I keep pulling the wrong book. I need to pull the book from the Lenormand box. Okay, let's see what the Fish is about. The Fish is card number 34. And the cards have numbers. The Fish is about commerce, funding, money, wealth, independence. So she's trying to make herself independent from this regime by illuminating everything, the sun, showing everything that's going on behind the scene. She meant to do it. This was not a slip of the tongue. That lady is too sharp to do that. She's been in politics forever. And then the Stork. Let's see the Stork, number 17. Number 17. Queen of Hearts. A stork stands on, okay. Change, birth, new ideas, transformation. You know what I think she's trying to do? Throw all of them underneath the bus to install Marco Rubio. I think she likes Marco Rubio and likes that he's trying to take over Latin America, especially Venezuela. And she sees that the days are numbered for you-know-who. And she doesn't like the drag queen, the couch boy. She doesn't like him. And so I think she's trying to get rid of all of them and install Marco Rubio. That's what that Stork is about. Right? New ideas, transformation, change. And the Snake. Girl, what can a snake mean in anything but something bad, right? The Snake, number 7. You read it like a sentence, they say. It is dangerous, trouble lies, quick-tempered, female presenting person. That's her. The Snake is her. Oh la la sasson. She did not, my intuition says she did not do that by mistake. She meant to throw these people underneath the bus. And she's making moves now because she sees what's coming up. There's going to be big changes, guys. This is what I really feel. This is what I really feel. So I just thought I would throw a little Lenormand reading in there because I feel like I'm picking up Lenormand faster. Because it's only 5 cards. There's only 36 total cards and 5 cards in the layout. So you can try to tell a story, right?